So we've been talking about a lot of characters on the channel lately, and today we're going to be talking about the real stinkers, the characters who I think at the beginning of Smash Ultimate had a little bit of promise, probably got some buffs here and there between games, and may have changed a little bit, but nowadays are just so hopeless. I don't think anyone, not even Spargo, can save them. If you enjoy content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and that'd be awesome to have your help, but let's get into it. First, let's talk about DDD. Now, when the game first came out, DDD had a buff that I wanted ever since I played him in Smash 4. He can now inhale to reflect projectiles, and that's awesome. Really, really cool, and I'm excited that he got that. And then he got nothing else. This character is a mess. Extremely big and has a lot of strong moves, has scary moves, and even has a recovery that's not that easy to gimp, but just sucks in every state of the game that isn't when he's literally hitting you. He gets juggled, he gets camped, he gets run down, he gets comboed. Even the fact that he doesn't get edge guarded doesn't matter because he can't get off ledge for anything. It feels like at the beginning of the game, not that many characters could abuse him that much, and he can still be annoying. He's still one of those characters that I feel like people don't enjoy fighting against just for how long he can live if you're not perfect. Definitely a noob slayer. But then Fighter Path 2 came out, and they gave him some of the worst matchups I've ever seen. Sephiroth, Steve, Kazuya, Min Min, Aegis, they're all terrible. They're all awful. They either run him down, just destroy him with combos, or whatever. You can name it. And then they put Sora as the last character in the game. And that might be, maybe tied with Ganon and Min Min, that might be the worst matchup in the game. Sora can combo him to death. Sora can chase him down. Sora can juggle him. Sora can out-neutral him with projectiles. I don't know how Sora DDD is winnable for DDD at all. And that, I think, is a nail in the coffin. Even if you don't run into a Sora, because Sora is pretty rare, there are so many characters that beat DDD. I feel like if a DDD gets top 8 at a major, he had the golden run of maybe Peaches that hate fighting him, Marios that don't know how to combo him, stuff like that. I just don't see it happening. I don't even think someone like Spargo could make this character good. Like, at least Plant, I feel like Plant has more options and more situations than DDD does. And it's so unfortunate because he's my favorite villain character in Nintendo, but they did not do him justice in this game. Next, we're going to be talking about Ike, and I feel like Ike is probably the most basic sword character you can get. Really long moves, really strong, and has combos that, while they aren't very extensive, are easy to perform. And it feels like he's very noob friendly. I feel like a lot of people like to play Ike as the fundies character getting into the game, and that's what his place was in the meta. And then you think about it, and he probably had the biggest fall off in any Smash game ever. He went from winning a major at the beginning of the game, Genesis 6 with MKLeo, to now being a low tier. He somehow got his Nair nerfed in the game because people, I don't even know, how did he get nerfed? I got nerfed. And he just can't keep up. Like, all these matchups are really hard. He probably can do good against Game & Watch. That probably is the only character that he can do well against. And his combos are still nasty and he's still strong. I feel like with good reads, you can destroy people with Ike, but you need good reads because he just gets camped again, he gets comboed, he gets juggled. He has the same issues that DDD has, except even still, does get edge guarded, and I feel like the strength can make up for it. Like, the range of having a sword is so nice in Smash Brothers, but I'd argue me sword is better at this point, and that's crazy to me. It was so inevitable. I feel like everyone thought that Ike was going to become worse and worse because with parrying the game and Nair being so prevalent, it just felt like, okay, once people learn how to parry Nair and deal with his range, like, it was very slow moves, I feel like Ike just falls flat, and everyone could tell. It just still is sad to see. I still think even as easy it was to tell, because when MKLeo dropped him and started playing other characters, you could tell, like, there was no Ike that was gonna go crazy. There have been good Ikes here and there that do like well, but even like now with the meta with Steve, I don't know how Ike does it. I don't know. The meta with Min Min Ike is so bad. Pyramithras just like destroys him. Like, these characters, these Fighters Pass 2 characters just do not bring any mercy to Ike, and I feel like even if you lose to an Ike player, they were just better than you. Like, there's no, he didn't cheese you. I mean, he could probably hit you up B at 0 maybe if he hit Nair up B at ledge, but he didn't cheese you enough. He didn't like destroy you. Like he didn't do anything that I would describe as cheating. Like he had to have just beaten you in neutral a billion times, and still you just got outplayed. It's so sad because I think Ike is the coolest Fire Emblem character to me, but he just got left behind by all the other ones. Even Corrin, who was seen as like, oh, the brethren because he's kind of slow, just like went far and like probably one of the biggest globes, honestly. And now Ike is just no reason to pick Ike unless you like him. But hey. And finally, we have Villager. It feels like Villager is just stuck in like 7 years ago. It feels like Villager was one of the characters that didn't really get any changes from Smash 4. All the strong moves in Smash 4 stayed the same. Bowling Ball is still really strong. Fair and Bear are annoying. Lloyd Rocket works the exact same way. Tree is very powerful. And it felt like his strength was one of the things that made Villager kind of scary when you fought him. And I still think he has some good matchups. Like I still think he beats Diddy Kong. I think Robs don't like fighting him. I still think he beats Kazuya. But I just think, again, with an 80 character game, swords still destroy him like they did in Smash 4, and everyone just got used to fighting him. I feel like a lot of the time you run into a villager and it's more you're annoyed. Not that he's killing you early, not that he's doing anything cheating, he's just kind of throwing things at you. And if you have ways to deal with it, great. But again, you have to out neutral this guy to just get in, and he still has the problems that 40 characters do. He's hard to get down. He doesn't really have a combo breaker. He can mash nair, but it's only if your strings are bad. You can't really get off ledge if you're not doing Lloyd Rocket. He does get edge guarded because he doesn't have a hitbox on his edge guards. He just is still very strong, and I think having pocket makes it so some matchups are doable. But even the fact that when he hits you, he doesn't do that much, he's starting to get outclassed by Isabelle. Even with Bowling Ball and Tree, I think Isabelle's combos in advantage state are just more valuable nowadays. And I think people are finding that Isabelle is just a better character now. And that's wild to me, because I feel like it was definitively Villagers better than Isabelle because of Bowling Ball, because of Tree, because of Fair and Bear being stronger. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like he's getting left behind. He didn't really change his game plan, but hey, I still think that there's more help for Villager than the other two because I think, I don't know, the strong moves are still very prevalent in this meta. Like being able to kill at 40 is nice, and he does still have like relevant matchups that he does well in. At least he does that better than the other two, but I don't know. I don't know why you pick Villager over Isabelle other than you like him, and I think that's just a common trend I'm starting to notice with all of these characters. Smash is a Nintendo game, and these are probably some of your favorite characters. Villager is from Animal Crossing. People love Animal Crossing. Probably like Isabelle more as a character, so Isabelle's going to be more popular. But hey, I still know people who mess with Villager. I still know people who love Ike. I still think Ike's Brawl cinematic when he came in was incredible. I still think people mess with DDD. He's a funny character, and he has funny situations. But I think that when we have this Spargo discussion of like, man, any character can really do it because Spargo picked Plant. I don't know if that's true. I don't think these characters can do it in any capacity. Not even just the fact that they get outclassed, they just don't have kits to actually make runs at tournaments. I still believe the most in Villager because relevant matchups, but I don't know. I think there's only so far you can go with characters you love. And if your goal is to become the best in the game, I just don't see why you would pick these characters. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are more people out there that are going to show why DDD should be crazy and why he's scary. I remember I talked to Tyrant, who is a Brawl Meta Knight player from back in the day, who says that DDD is just being played wrong. And I don't know, maybe that's copium, but I don't know. That guy is crazy good. I just think I'd be so surprised if any of these characters make top 8 anytime soon. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I am curious what people's opinions are of these characters. Do anyone believe in them? Because I certainly don't. If you do, maybe you can tell me something I don't know. If you have a video of your gameplay, maybe in tournament, maybe in friendlies, if you just have a video of it and you want someone to analyze it to make you better at the game, I'm willing to do that for free. I'm doing free coaching on my stream, on Tavares SSBU, on Twitch, We do streams on Mondays and Wednesdays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST. If you're willing to do that and give me 30 minutes of your time, I'm willing to give free coaching and give any advice. And remember, if you don't like it, at least it was free. If you are willing to do that, make sure you join the Discord, answer the form, and let me know. I will answer any DMs. I'll answer any questions for free. I will answer anything about any character. I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of knowledge, and I'm willing to share it with everybody because thank you guys for being a part of the community and being a part of the YouTube. I think it's been going very well lately, and I want to keep going higher and higher. Probably going to post some videos of my coaching on the channel as well, so you can see what it's like, and do streams on YouTube as well soon. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video today. I appreciate it, and have a good day.